Hi Pisces, I'm here to do your love reading for the month of July 2019. So in your overall energy, you have the Five of Swords and you also have the Ace of Cups here. You have conversation on top of the Ace of Cups. There is going to be a conversation that you're going to have this month where someone is going to, I feel, express their love to you. But this is someone where you've had a lot of history with them, or if you've recently met them, you may not have been on good terms in the recent past. Because with the Five of Swords here, it's about conflict. It's about not being on the same page with someone. It's about not getting along with someone. You have condolences on top of this. I feel like there's someone that has hurt you that wants to make a condolence to you. This is going to be a conversation that you do have this month. And I feel like this is the person that is offering you this Ace of Cups with the conversation. But it's almost like an apology is warranted here. In your energy, you have the Ace of Wands and you also have the Queen of Cups, which is your element. So that's interesting. You're showing up in your own energy as your own element. You have hope on top of you and wife on top of your Ace of Wands. I feel like Pisces, either this was someone that you were committed to. I'm picking up on a strong ex energy for this, and that would make sense with the whole apology or the whole conflict here. I am getting the feeling here that there was a strong third-party scenario happening here. So I'm picking up on a very specific read here. If this does not, resonate with you, it may not. Or it may resonate with you later on in the month. What I'm specifically picking up on for you, Pisces, is you were involved with someone in the past and it did not go very well, but you're still not done with them and they're not done with you. I also feel like there was a very deep commitment with this person and you're not done holding on to them. Like I said, you have released your ex here, so you're definitely still clinging and they are too. And with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, someone wants to be recommitted to you, or someone absolutely wants to be in a relationship with you. Again, there's going to be talks about this, but this is someone that you've not gotten along with the Five of Swords, or this is someone that during the conversation that you've recently had with them or are going to have, there was biting words that were involved. The Five of Swords is a fight, it's an argument, it's conflict. So being that there's an apology on top of this, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and wife, someone really does want to apologize. Someone really does want to be in a relationship with you. I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with two different individuals here. One is someone that you were committed to in the past and they really did a number on you emotionally, and you're not completely healed from that situation, and you're going to start putting yourself out there and meeting someone else because you have the Fool twice here. So there is a new beginning starting, especially with two aces here. There's absolutely love that is looming for you, Pisces. For some of you, it's going to be love with the past person, the person that hurt you or that you were in a relationship with, and there was some kind of trespassing in the relationship. And I'm saying that because you have the Seven of Swords here in your romance spread. And I also looked underneath your Page of Wands reversed, and you have the Seven of Swords twice here. There may be a situation where someone attempts to come back to the other person. So depending on who did wrong, depending on who was the cheater or who stepped out, I feel like they're going to have to do a lot of apologizing and they may get turned down. So if you were not the one that was cheating, Pisces, you're going to have someone coming back here to try to make this work with you again. I do feel like it's going to be difficult to get over what happened before because you have the Page of Wands reversed here with love clarifying this, which means it's not the same. It's like not... You know how whenever you get back with someone, it never feels as good as it felt during the beginning stages of when you first met. So you never get that rush of, you know, oh, this person's amazing. It's going to be wonderful to be with them. It's like, it's gone. And I feel like that's what the Page of Wands reversed is talking about. Now, you do have the Page of Cups here as well. You have Sweetheart on top of this. Pisces, someone's coming in here because you also have the Knight of Cups here. But what I noticed about this, and you have Letter on top of this, by the way, so you have more conversations or communication coming towards you about love, about someone that wants to be in a relationship with you. But I've noticed these two people are having their backs to each other. They're both looking in opposite directions. So I feel like when you wanted to be with this person, they were not ready. When they wanted to be with you, it wasn't the right time. There's definitely a lack of being on the same page with this person, and I feel like that's going to be, for some of you, a situation where you decide to turn down the other person, or they decide to go their separate ways. I feel like if this is the case, the energy that I'm picking up on, this is someone from your past. So this is someone that's going to be coming in from your past, wanting to talk to you, but not being able to really trust each other at the same time, or realizing you're still not compatible. I also feel like for some of you, again, there's going to be someone that you're still harping on from the past, but you have someone else that's trying to get through to you, that's trying to communicate with you, but it's like your attention is elsewhere. Now, you have the Eight of Pentacles here and frivolousness on top of this. So some of you are going to be really focused on work, really focused on working on yourself, because you're very confused in terms of love. You're being split in terms of your emotions here. But I'm also getting a slight warning in that be careful of someone who pretends to work a lot and who's always gone and, you know, blames it on their career, because you have frivolousness and the Knight of Cups on top of this. I'm getting a strong energy for you, Pisces, that someone is secretly in a relationship or someone is secretly married, but they're pretending like they're always working. So they're disappearing, but then they act like, oh, I'm just really busy at my job, but really they're committed to someone else. I am picking that up here because I am getting a sneaky energy and I am getting a strong third party. Okay, so I want you to be very cognizant of that, Pisces. So if you're not the one doing this, I want you to be aware of someone who is, okay? And you have the Fool here, so don't be a fool for love. And also you have Sigh on top of this. I feel like someone wants to start a new beginning with you. Just be aware of their intentions, because I'm not picking up on the best intentions for this, okay? I'm getting a strong fire sign for you, Pisces. That is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign as well, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or a fellow water sign such as yourself. Now, you also have the Ten of Swords here and Messenger. So towards the end of July, I feel like you're going to be aware of the person's intentions here, because it's going to be very obvious to you. And the person that hurt you before, I just don't get the sense here that you're going to take them back or it's going to work out, because you end with the Ten of Swords. You have the Page of Wands reversed, the Seven of Swords. Someone is still kind of sneaky here. The King of Pentacles reversed is not a stable character, but it's difficult for you to walk away, or it's difficult for this other person to walk away. I feel like this individual has a lot of internal struggles that they're dealing with, and you're going to be on guard to protect yourself, because you know someone is manipulative and you know someone has a lot of options and they're causing you a lot of confusion, okay? You're going to see this for what it is very, very clearly. Again, I feel like someone's potentially married or secretly in a relationship. Just be aware of that, Pisces, because I don't want you to get hurt again with the Ten of Swords here and Messenger. And I don't want you to fall for this new beginning with the Fool only to feel like a fool, okay? So it's almost like even though someone is offering you this love, even though there is a lot of love between you two, it's going to be a situation where this person is untrustworthy, or it's like they've been untrustworthy before, but they were apologizing for what they did to you because they caused you the Ten of Swords and they want a new beginning with you. So if you want more clarity on exactly how this is going to go down for you, I would recommend a private reading, because the energy is very split in this general reading. For some of you, it's going to work out. For others of you, it's just going to lead to the Ten of Swords again, okay? Because you do have obvious passion, obvious love here. And just because someone is a cheater, just because someone's a liar, it doesn't mean they didn't love you, or it doesn't mean they didn't have actual feelings for you. It just means they were too immature to actually be a good person and to actually cherish your heart. But sometimes people don't learn right away. Sometimes it takes them years to learn, you know, what they lost, and that's why they're coming back. But how you're feeling about this person, you have released your ex reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. You're not done. You're definitely clinging. You're definitely unable to fully move on from them, at least mentally. You don't want to release this person. There was absolutely genuine love there. You may even have children with them, because you have the children card here. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the single card. Some of you were absolutely married to this person. Some of you were absolutely in a commitment with this person. You were their wife, or their husband. But if not, then this person may have children elsewhere, and that's why they're leaving you single, or that's why they have not been committing. Again, I want you to be very, very careful of someone that is married, because I am getting a strong commitment vibe here, but the energy is very, very off. It's not something that I would trust. And I'm getting a lot of third-party energy here, Pisces, I have to be honest, because you have a lot of threes. You have the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. So you have an awful lot of cards here in your romance spread off to the side. That is symbolic of someone else's energy being infiltrated into the situation. And that would make a lot of sense based on your other cards here. So I just want you to be careful, Pisces. And yes, they love you. Yes, you have conversations coming towards you about how much they love you. But you have to really be like the Nine of Wands here, where you are protecting your heart. No matter what kind of conversations or text messages or emails pop up in your inbox, because you're trying to avoid the Ten of Swords here and walk away from what has been keeping you in the state of not being able to release said ex. And I feel like if you don't jump off the cliff with someone here, that's where you can avoid the Ten of Swords again. And I feel like this is an energy where you need to wait it out, because you have two aces here and you have a lot of messages of love coming towards you. But in order to really know who's genuine, I would highly suggest a private reading. It's going to be different for each of you, but the energy will remain the same. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, and I'm going to take a look at how this person's feeling about you, and we will also delve deeper into the outcome of the situation. I did pull a lot of extra cards for this because it was such an intense reading, and I have the outcome to the side of me right here. We'll go into that, and I do have some oracle cards for you that I pulled as well. So thank you so much for listening, Pisces. And I will talk to you all next month. Bye-bye. Whenever I get a warning feeling, I do feel that it's my responsibility to say that, even though it's not what everyone wants to hear. but that's very strong that's coming through, okay? And also with the King of Wands reversed, this person's unhappy. They do not like the fact that they're going through the separation, or that they're going to be going through this separation. I feel like this is really almost a rebound for them, because